So here,
Gentlemen, please let's all rise to receive the immediate pastor of the state, His Excellency, Dr. OBASEKI. His Excellency is right here in Birmingham, United Kingdom of Edo State. I still address her as the first lady of Edo State because as we speak, we don't see another first lady. We get first lady for Edo. We don't see. Me, I never see you. We don't see when you use your sister to do first lady. It happened before. Say you use your sister to do first lady. Ladies and gentlemen, let's clap for our first lady, Mrs. Bessie OBASEKI. We have our brother here. We have our brother here, the councillor representing. Thank you very much. Please, a round of applause for our councillor. Thank you very much. So say many are called. You are chosen. You have to say these are the chosen Edo people that are not scared. These are the choosing Edo people that will not succumb to blackmail. These are people that will never submit to intimidation. They will never submit to any kind of harassment. Because a lot of calls have been going on. They've been calling themselves, don't go, don't go. For you to see over 100 people here in Birmingham, these are your people. Please clap for yourselves. Thank you very much. This is Birmingham. It's clear. I mean, Birmingham or Birmingham? I don't know. So how you said?
Birmingham, Wolverhampton. This comprises of about 4 regions: Birmingham, Wolverhampton, Warsaw, and Coventry.
Of course, I know my brother here. Harrison, this is the landlord of Warsaw. I know you. So you are welcome to this occasion. This is the former governor's thank you visit. He is here to say thank you for the 8 years of support. Let me address this before I introduce my leader. The popular question that the APC guys are putting everywhere on social media is, he was governor for 8 years. Why you not concrete diaspora for that 8 years? And I told one of them, I said, 8 years he was working. 8 years we saw his report card. Now it's time for him to say, wow, where's it? Another question, I say, diaspora are not a vote. You should come and say thank you to people in Lukwe, people in Ego. And I said, during the election, there is nobody here that does not receive call from home to say, we need money for election, we need money for face cap, we need money for t-shirts. The movers and shakers of Edo economy, now they're there here today. Please, before I introduce His Excellency, let me make welcome our leader, our brother, a popular and famous journalist, media mogul in West Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, with a round of applause, let's make welcome Dr. Pedro OBASEKI to address us for 10 minutes.
Why you? Edo, Osaya Yamu, and Ego not be a leader because I'm a leader. I'm your cow, a leader in me. A leader, whatever not Dion, Obiaki not doba, we are some okay no diboba, Obia who no yase, Obia Mon. Orúkọ bá sọ́yán onye rẹ̀ ní gáàsì lọ́rí àsẹ́yìn àìdó. Orí Roland. Godwin, he that he says will come to pass. Obaseki, Lareze Baba. Ekinoye Omomo Eiki. Koma no we am Yamamo Yemo Walopanoma Ya Irania. Irania Taiva Noroka Wa. No we man Yemio no ma ora to no baby. O we wa. I'm Yaro Pao there. I'm Yaro Pao. Okio Baimoyi. O Sanobo do Akamakodi no nya donari e besine no aswe nya kobeni brothers ma hu na reko amamio amiago waya we you are saying thank you. No, we on behalf of my family, the children of Aro, Noriase and his descendants, we are not a family here, we are actually a clan. Because you don't call a family that has registered people of close to 150,000, all coming from the sired loins of one man, a family. We are a clan. There is no street in Benin that there is no an Obaseki adjunct. So on behalf of the entire Obaseki clan, we want to thank Auntie Betsy. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
I told my elder brother that I was going to fly into Birmingham this morning. I told him 2 days ago. Yes. I told him I will come here because one does not make a crowd. And he is a tree. Like all of us are trees. But once tree stands in the forest that has no other shape like any other. That is why Benin say, when you see the palm tree, everything about the palm tree is of economic, social, cultural, psychological, physiotherapical, spiritual benefit. And whether you like it or not. Growing up, Godwin was our icon. As a grown-up man, I didn't like Brother Godwin. He's too strict. That is the truth. But a good leader is a dealer in hope. And whether you like it or not, the things Godwin has done in Edo State in the last 8 years are like the speckled dots of a leopard's hand. Turn left Godwin. That is why the entire 1 year that has passed, the government in power has no other agenda than to try to dismantle what is undismantlable. They said an atom is the indivisible, is the smallest and most indivisible element of particle of an element. But under reaction, it splits itself into nucleus, protons, and electrons. Yeah. I'm an electron of Godwin, but he is the compounding atom of our race. That is why I said a good leader is a dealer in hope. Edo is swimming in hopelessness. I don't think Godwin should be telling you thank you. I'm sorry, Obama. I actually think we should tell him he can't stop. Because no other person has the vertebrae, the essence, the resume. No other person. Any other person is coming to preach to you, say, I go, I don't. That is why Abba said a report card. So there is no need for a job interview. There's actually no space for the leader in our race. Because that is what we've all lacked prior to now. What did God be one game? What did God be one thief? When somebody wants to me say, I don't laugh. As a young man starting life in Lagos in the 90s, Godwin was the biggest fish in the financial ocean of Edo State, of Nigeria. I'm not joking. He was the single largest stockbroker, a man who was able to raise 1.5 trillion for Dangote and got 2.5%. No, you can't. Godwin, when we were launching Oshomole's camp, I can't forget that day at the Lagoon restaurant. He raised 500 million to start the Shomole's campaign. So I told you the problem we have today, now is starter. Or is it the wife? Is it Betsy? When I was a writer, filmmaker, when we were starting Nollywood, I won't lie. I remember that time we were going to the drive, go IMB Plaza. She was beautiful, delectable. On a serious note, as of 7 or 8 years ago, I was looking for stuff to start the first IPTV. I remember on Auntie Betsy was then an executive director of the Bank of Industry. So, it was there.
Not today.
Hello? Hi. Then you see some mental dwarfs, some mental Lilliputians who have the access to a smartphone, whose take-home pay can take them home, who can't write a single sentence. Hello? I'm short of words. How about I don't make microphone? I want to also introduce my own brother before you introduce him. Godwin OBASEKI, Governor of Edo State, 2016 to 2024. A man who bends for nobody. A man who will bend only for the people, to the people, and can be bent only by the people. A man who did not allow a few low-level shenanigans to steal the Commonwealth of Edo State. A man who rivals only Osaipovo Ogbemudia. A man who competed with what people could not compete in 45 years. A man who turned the whole of Sapler Road into a new landscape. A man who gave us all the stuff nobody wanted to give to us. A man who told us we can make money from what God has endowed in us. A man who refused, in spite of being pushed, to push our traditional institutions down. Godwin did not one day suspend, query one traditional ruler, not one. And they say you want to push them. I said, where they worry these people? Oshomole sacked 3. Yes. This one that has come now sacked 2 only last month. When a crocodile is chopping whole egg, nothing will go to the flesh of a frog. Thank you.
Who is to sustain what he makes. Don't do anything new. Just live out the way you tell me time. You know it. Instead, Edo best. If I mention anything, you say destroy. Edo best. Osiamo. E-governance. They want to destroy now. Imagine illiterates. We have some House of Assembly members when Osomole put for them. They can't read. Now they are saying they want to investigate Mowa and Radisson. That don't be insult. People that cannot read want to investigate Mowa. Ladies and gentlemen, let us rise up and welcome His Excellency. Please, everybody on your feet. Let us welcome His Excellency, the former governor of Edo State, Governor Godwin OBASEKI.
Please be seated. I think before I say anything, I know most of you have not been in government or in politics. How many of you have contested elections here and won? None of you, eh? But there's somebody who contested election in this constituency and won. Shouldn't we give him his pride of place? And that's our Councillor William Gill. He's the councillor representing Tipton Green, and just reading his biography this evening, he's an amazing person. He's an independent. So I'm not surprised that he's taking time out of, you know what a Saturday is, to come and sit with us here and just try and understand what we're doing. Honorable Councillor, these are Nigerians who you have generously accommodated in your constituency and beyond. I was governor of one of the 36 states in Nigeria, Edo State, and most of the people here come from Edo State. And having served 2 terms, which ended in November 2024, I am now resting after politics. You still have a long way to go. And decided to now go around and just say thank you to them for the support they gave to me in my 8 years. I had 8 very, very turbulent years in politics, right? I served as governor for 2 terms on the platform of 2 different political parties. So I won election on the platform of one. I wasn't given a ticket to run my re-election. I went to the opposition party, contested, and also won in the opposition party. And that, as you know, as a politician, you know, is an unusual feat. These and many more are the people who made it happen. And so I just felt that it is imperative, it's important that after it all, I must come back and say I really appreciate what they did for me in my political career. That is the main reason I am here this evening. I'm not seeking any re-election immediately, and I don't think I will. But
Hello, Justin.
They are my people,
I'm in a very busy space.
and I'm their person. And as a politician, you will always be with your flock.
Oh, I forgot.
So my brothers and sisters, I want to thank you again.
In the kitchen.
You just cannot understand how much grace I feel we have, and how much gratitude to God Almighty.
Thank you so much.
Like 1 year after leaving office, I can still go around in Europe, in England, and on a cold Saturday night like this in Birmingham, be able to have this number of people say they just want to come and be with me. It is an unusual grace. And I want to thank God, and I want to thank you. I'm here to say thank you, Wawese, Wapu, Wamo, because, like I said, you don't have to be, right? You don't have to be here.
You get power bank.
But why are you here? Why have you supported me all this while? Because of your love for where you come from. Because of your love for Edo and our country, Nigeria. All of you want your country or where you come from to be a place that you can always go back to. Many of you don't expect to spend a lifetime here. Many of you have just come to earn a living, to improve yourselves with the hope that one day you'll go back home. But if home is badly governed, if a few miscreants destroy home, can you go back?
No.
That is why I know you are interested. And you saw in the 8 years I was in office what we tried to do to make home home. The first responsibility of any person in power, any person in government, is to make sure that you can secure the life and property of the people you say you are governing. Because without safety, without security, nothing will happen. So when we look at what is happening today in Edo, it's Christmas. Many of you would like to go home, would like to go and enjoy and be with family, but you are afraid to go because the government in place is so incompetent and so lack of ideas that have made home so unsafe for all of us. And when the place is not safe, are you going to take your investments there?
No.
So I can understand your concern. I can understand your fears. I can understand how worried you are. When I started this tour, I just wanted to just go around and say hello, thank you. But listening to you, whether it's in Torino, whether it's in Rome, whether it's in Edinburgh, whether it's in, wherever I have been, it's that concern, that fear. Can we go back home with what is going on? That is your concern. What do we do? You wake up, I mean, so if I, who was governor, am ashamed to say I was governor of Edo State. Because to say I was governor of Edo State, and they Google and say, okay, who is the new governor? Because governor is governor, I mean, what would they see? Me, I am ashamed. So I can imagine the shame you carry. You want to, every day you go online, what do you hear? Disgraceful conduct, disgraceful attitude of somebody who is the governor of the state. When I listen, to him sometimes, or hear what they do as government, I am ashamed that I come from Edo. I'm more ashamed that this is the state I said I was governor over. This evening, I have just come to say, Chief, I appreciate you and I thank you for what you have done. Those of you who in 2020 in the cold took your time off to raise money, to mobilize, to send messages home, to make sure that I got re-elected. I don't know how to say thank you. I cannot forget what many of you did. You took it on yourselves. I sit back sometimes and say, but they don't know me. I don't know them. Why are they doing this? Because they live in a country where there is good governance. They live in a place where they see things work. And they are hoping that things can work at home. That is why they are making the sacrifice to make sure that they contribute what they can to make things work at home. Is that not so? Yes. You're right. You spent your money. Yes. Most of you didn't even call me or say anything. You didn't need anything from me as governor. You just wanted a better Edo State, a better Nigeria. And that is why we did all we could to focus on what was most important. Education. Make sure we focus on education, because if not for education, many of you will not be here. Focus on Edo best to make sure that we strengthen public education at its foundational stage. Healthcare, we know how much you send home every year to help treat people at home. Those idiots are talking about a general hospital or a central hospital. Who centralizes hospital in the world anymore? Hospital services are decentralized. You want to walk no more than 10 minutes to a clinic close to you. Is that not how it is done? Yes. They want to centralize corruption in a hospital that was dead. So health insurance we brought, we knew the burden we took away from you. Creating a new economy. How do we change this thing in our place where everybody just comes to money and rely only on government? What do we have that the rest of the world don't have? Our culture. Is it not? Our history. Let us capitalize on it. Let us make it attractive. Let us try and see how we can raise money to build a world-class museum so that the world can come and see. And that way we can create jobs for young people. All of you go around, right? When you travel, what do you go to new places you haven't been, so that you can learn. We're expecting that people will come and learn about us. All these abroses they see abroad, they want to come and see where it was made, how it was made, who made them. Create a different economy, an economy that's based on tourism. Edo is in the center of Nigeria. You cannot go from Lagos, from the west to the east without going through Edo. You cannot go to the south without going through Edo. And we say, okay, if we make Edo attractive, we create a tourist economy. As people come, they stop, they will eat, they will spend the night, they will spend money. If we attract 1 million people from Nigeria alone every year, each person spending 10,000, 20, 25,000 naira, is that not a new economy? Yeah. What is wrong with that? Malaysia is Malaysia today. Why? Because of oil palm. In 1963, Malaysians were in Benin doing research in NIFO. They took those new species back to Malaysia.
Wow.
And that is the basis of their growth and industrialization. We went back there now, 60 years after, to persuade them to come to show us how they did it. We organized and came back and said, palm oil can be our new oil. Opened up the place, brought in investors with money, more than almost $1 billion. Gave them land and said, please, whether they go into communities, they are preparing land, they are buying diesel, they are doing things. You can see the villages, people in the communities beginning to earn income. Some people come and they are driving them away. How? How can you hate your people so much that you do not want their development? It is not about OBASEKI. No. Just don't listen to what they are saying on social media. There are people who just don't want our progress as a people because they feel threatened if we develop. What? Did they not do the same thing to our father, late Samuel Ogbamudia?
Yeah, they did.
Was he not the best governor we had?
Yeah.
When he finished, they did not try and imprison him.
Yeah.
The same thing they are doing to me today, they did to Ogbamudia. It is not new. What of Ambrose Ali? They jailed him. But for Chief Igbeneghu and Co., he would have died in jail. What did the man do? Because he wanted to do a better Edo State. So it's the same forces you have today. And I want to tell you, it will end with me, because I have all of you.
Yes, sir.
I have all of you. I'm going around the world, mobilizing all of you, particularly you young ones. You have what it takes. You have the energy, you have the resources. We will stop them. We will stop them. Take it from me.
Yes.
I know them. I've been with them for 8 years. I was in APC, I was in PDP. There's none of them I don't know. I managed the state for 8 years, and I know the core. They don't have what it takes. You have it. Just be focused, be united. I will come back, and we will lay out a strategy, and we'll kick these guys out next.
Hey!
We will kick them out.
So,
Okpenhbolo is threatening violence, and I want all of you to note, he is threatening me with violence, that I, a Benin boy, cannot come to Benin City. He from Iro are threatening me in Benin City. Does that happen?
no.
He will see. Those of you who know, let him know that those who live by the sword die by the sword. He is the one starting violence. He's threatening violence. I am going globally, and I'll wait for him. Because there's no need for it. You claim you're a governor, perform. Perform.
Do your own.
Give the people the services they're supposed to get. Don't threaten people. Who are you to say you are telling us ahead of time, I'm going to rig the next election. I'm going to manufacture 2.5 million votes. You are telling us, and we'll sit down and watch you do it. God bless you if you can do it. Do you understand? We are not stupid. If you are stupid, if he is stupid as a governor, Edo people are not stupid. You are telling us that you don't care about us. Right? He says it every time. That as long as he has President Tinubu, that is all that matters. Edo people don't matter. How can a whole governor of a state be talking like that about his people? That he doesn't care about Edo people. The only person he cares about is President Tinubu. Because as long as President Tinubu is there, he will continue to be governor. Is that democracy?
No.
So, I am going around. I'm here to say thank you. But I'm also here to say, don't worry. Let us stay united, particularly the young ones, because you are the ones most affected. Don't rely on the old brigade. They can't help you. They cannot help you. So mobilize the young ones and say, it is about you, it's about your future. Many of you have come here not to live forever. You will want to go home one day. Now is the time to make sure you make the contributions, you make the sacrifice to make sure that those people who are in charge of things at home do the right things and they govern us properly so that we can create a prosperous Edo State, a prosperous Nigeria that we can all return home. Once again, I thank you all so much, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Former governor, you will notice that this speech is different. Nala? It's not different from the way they talked before. Okay. Because they say enough is enough. Enough is enough. Like, I know it, okay, you they find or they find you. You they worry or they worry you. You just wake up, come meet here. The only ministry is funding in Edo today is the Ministry of Information. Health, Oshomole is speaking, don't scatter that one. Infrastructure, no, nobody. You are bringing a farmer, Joe Fair, to come and be in charge of infrastructure. I mean, our power, he has got that power. He's fighting us more seriously. So, what is really your problem? You want to destroy what we have in Edo South. Some people live in Edo South. In the Obaga, some people live in Obaga. There are over 15,000. What do you want 15,000 expensive? Over 100,000. So why do you want to destroy what is in the Obaga? People live there. So the one way they find, you know, our last event in Manchester, they sent people to attack us. Not just me. Oga is the target. When you never connect, they use snap. Broke my face. They use snap, tear my face. And then they snap. They say, no one, you police will handle you. But we must do this Manchester event. And they have been busting. Baby cannot go hold. They are coming. They are coming. For you. For you. For the club. For you. And the club. Yeah, let me go. Let me go for here. Okay, let me go. Let me go to. Because what they want to. You see. Oga said we're supposed to shut down this event by 10. Oga said no. He said make we do reach anytime we tire. Oga is supposed to go back to London today. He said no. He said I want to stay with my people today. What a clap for former governor. You can see our beautiful sisters and friends are still coming. So, Your Excellency, we like the truth today. We like the way you can talk.
Action.
Because when you there for government, you allow opposition. People were using you to create content. Who want their followers? Obaseki. Who want to do this one? Obaseki. Now they don't want anybody to mention their name. Today you talk, they will say they will take your house. Take one person's house, we will see. Obaseki that they are nice. Yesterday we're about to go into the question and answer segment, but it's not too much. We're going to take 5 comments. There must be something Obaseki has done that you like. You will talk on. Then if there's a question you want to ask, you will ask a question. But I can tell you for free. If we are going to watch Oga live chats, our live chat, how many of you watch that live chat? Where he spoke about MOA. I think we should say all the answers to artifacts, Ovioba, MOA, is there. So you can go to YouTube and check in case Oga don't together time. Ladies and gentlemen, please.
This is healing for him and heartwarming, you know, after all of the madness you see going on back home, you leave home and you connect with your people outside of home, and they're receiving you everywhere you go with love and appreciation of the good works you did. You find that there are people who truly know the truth, stand for the truth, appreciate the truth, and celebrate you for the work God used you to do. It means more than, it means a lot to us. It means everything to us, and we are so grateful. We do not take this for granted at all. We are deeply grateful, and I want to say thank you again. God bless and keep you all.
A round of applause for our mommy, the First Lady of Edo State. Before I give you the mic, we had 900 and something people watching. As you collect the mic, you just shoot to 1,200. Yes, so you see, when they give us first lady, will they call you former first lady? But as I say, I do not get first lady. Is she not your first lady? No, she be your first lady. No, be man when go school if you marry this kind of woman. She will speak English past a matter. Is it a lie? Is it a lie? Robbie said a big guy said that a matter speak past. A matter say book. Let me tell you why they are against this store. The crowd now one. The major reason they are against this store, they don't want a matter to talk at all. Because they don't say a matter talk. Now, Missa. So, who is the first person to start the question? Okay. Please, 30 seconds. I beg. 30.
My Excellency, former governor of Edo State, but we know I say OBASEKI, I stand before you today, no other person than Kenneth Edusoma, popularly known as Children Prime Minister, aka Odiowi Ikaria Fefe. I am a masterminder, MC, and a comedian from Edo State, Benin City. I'm happy and privileged to be here today, despite all the threats and all people are saying. But I'm happy to represent myself here today. My first question goes to you, sir. Based on my information I'm collecting from others who are scared to come out. Sir, why? I want to pose it to you directly the way I'll be questioned. Why are you still doing what you are doing now? You have left the government. Why are you still going around the world talking to the people? Please, can you tell us why you are still doing this? Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much. Next person.
I'll just stand on existing protocols. My name is Wale. I'm a friend of Edo, and I think that I know the governor's professional historical activity, and I'm part of that constituency, and also of the first lady of Edo State as announced. My question is more to you, or both of you, coming from a professional perspective and then going into politics. What are your reflections after 8 years? And how would you encourage more professionals of your caliber and experience to go into politics, and what platform is there to support them? Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's fast. Okay. No, after this one, I will beat me. No worry, no worry. I agree.
Thank you very much, sir. Your Excellency, my question is this. From your speech, you did mention that it's good to be inclusive. And when we have a community, we know that community is comprised of both the touts, both the good people and both the bad people. And Edo State is not left out. You know, from your experience for the past 8 years, and now that we have somebody there that maybe a lot of us is not agreeing with, what would you think, or what can you kind of use to kind of, empower? Because it's all about the benefit of us in the future. You've laid the foundation, and you want the foundation to stand. Even though a tout is taking over, even though the next governor, we don't know what to expect from him. However, we are expecting that that foundation should be built upon, not destroyed. So what would be your advice to people that doesn't really understand what these things entail? And what would be your advice to the new people that are coming in, even though you already have a clue of who they are? God bless you, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. Next person, please. Your name, madam? Why me be why worry?
My name is Okpenhbolo.
Now, the third question.
Good evening, Your Excellency. My contribution is both a commendation and a question to you. Your Excellency, you are a retired but certainly not a tired governor. The one you began governance as a member of a ruling party and completed as an opposition member. There's a lot that can be learned from that process. I know that sometime I listened to you some time ago, you said when you finish your tenure, you go into teaching, espousing your ideas and all of that. I'd like to know how you want to go about that, particularly for the fact that, as you said, the young people, the people back home, the people that believed in your ideology, people that believe in your worldview, we still need your bold ideologies. We still need your imagination. We still need your clarity of purpose. And that's your very spirit, in which you attack so many areas in Edo State. Because, yes, we might not fully be back home, but we saw what was going on. We knew what you did by clearing out the land grabbers, the CDAs, by fighting the godfathers, fighting different sectors to make sure there is clarity of purpose, that there were sense of civility in Edo State. How are you planning to institutionalize these ideas? Are you planning to write a book? Are you planning to do a series that will make sure that these ideas live beyond your time in office, so that even people yet unborn will understand that once upon a time a man came on board and this is how we did it. We didn't have that benefit from people like Ogbemudia and Abdul Salim. I think we should have something like that for you.
A round of applause for that. Okay, you can see. Let me take two from these guys. They're already planning me here. So let me.
Thank you, Your Excellency. My name is Kingsley Omori, and just to add, I have properties in areas where just your interventions have tremendously increased the values of those properties in Benin. Thank you.
Bless you, brother. Thank you very much. Please, before you ask your question, please tell us your name. Very, very important. No, wait.
I'll call you back.
Thank you very much. My name is Dr. Benjamin Iremere. I'm from Owan West, Edo State. I think from somewhere around Owan West. I was particularly, drawn to following the activities of the governor during the second term. I was so impressed by his, resolute, his courage, and the way he stood against, the godfathers. In fact, I was just here praying and was like, if I were in his shoes, I'm just going to fight this out. And that's exactly what he did. I also worked with people back at home because of that. I was really inspired. He stood against the godfathers, stood against, intimidation. And with the help of God, he got a second term. That was really, really inspiring, to me. I asked a couple of people, and they said, oh, because he doesn't share money, to people, and that's why probably they don't want him to come the second term. So, Governor, I really want to appreciate that, and that was really inspiring. Now, moving forward, while you were in office, I know you were able to do a couple of things. I know of the Edo Best, and also know how you helped so many pensioners, during your second term in office. Now you are here in the UK, you are out of office now. There's a big question, that I keep asking myself. I know you put some structures in place, you built some legacies. I'm sure you're just not going to walk away from those legacies. There's a very popular saying that when good people, show apathy to politics, you have them governed by evil people. Yeah. I'm not saying they are evil. It's just figurative term. What I'm properly saying is that yes, you put some structures in place before you left. Are you just going to fold your hands and let them, go like that? What do you think we can do, those in diaspora here? What can we do, to connect with development positive? I will use the word positive development back at home. What are your plans? Thank you.
Thank you very much. One more question, then your person will respond.
You have 5.
You have 5. Your person, please respond.
Okay, please, I hope you don't mind. Let me sit down to answer. Thank you. I will try and, answer some of these questions together because many of them are related. Let me start with Ken. This is, why are you doing this? I am doing this because of what you did for me. Because my second time showed me that you cared about home. You all said, Togba. You brought out your own money, your own resources, you mobilized. You sent message home. And what happened? It really bad completed. Do you understand? So what that told me was, wait a minute, once the people decide and put their minds to something, it happens. So why am I doing this? If things were going on well at home, I would just sit down, be reading, and try to write the books I'm writing. Because I know that things are going on well. They might not be as I like them, but at least you know you are making progress, you're moving forward. When you sit back and see what is happening today, if you understand Nigeria, you should be concerned and you should be worried. And you should be scared. Let me tell you this. 50 years ago, in 1975, about the time that Gowode was governor, the population of Nigeria was only 63 or 65 million. The year 25 years after, the year 2000, when we started this republic, the population had doubled to 126 million. Since 2020 to date, the population has doubled again. Ask yourself, has food production quadrupled? No. Has infrastructure quadrupled? No. What are we doing today to make sure that we grow this place to feed, to accommodate this population that we have? Are we going to kill them? No. You are still, the same road Gowon built, linking Benin and Lagos, is the same road we have. No rail added. When Obamudia was governor, there was about less than 1.3 million people in Edo. Today they are going to 6. So can't you see that there is future problem? Are we just going to fold our arms and do nothing? No. That's why I'm in. To say, look, guys, wake up. All these people who are misguided, they don't know or they don't care. Because you care, let us now begin to organize and decide on what we need to do to make a real change. I showed you in 8 years what is possible. In 8 years, you saw what was possible. Yes. Take agriculture alone. We put almost 120,000 hectares of land under cultivation, bringing people who know. What about education? By the time we left Edo Best, we had about 400,000 children who were tracking under Edo Best. Term on term, I could tell you how they were performing. They keep shouting, hospital, hospital. There's a specialist hospital where Central Hospital used to build. The hospital Shomole built and did not furnish. He went to borrow equipment to show Buhari. That hospital is there. We improved on it. And we built more than 12 hospitals or clinics. 12 around a 40-mile radius of where that Central Hospital will be. We took Central Hospital, which was only on about 6 acres, rebuilt Stella Basanjo, which is on 30 acres of land, the whole medical hub. Because we see that the medical needs of our people will continue to grow. So, to answer Isoken's question, that, okay, we are, as a governor, as a leader, you should carry everybody along. You also haven't done some work. You don't want it to be destroyed. You have laid a foundation. That is what I expected. I didn't expect that they would steal the election the way they did. But instead of that, we prepared a full dossier. It's online, 833-page transition reports on everything we did and how we did them. We had people, trained people. The first thing these clowns did when they came, whether they thought they were hurting me, they just started sacking people who know. The people who know what we did. They removed all of them. And how do you expect to perform? Before, I was the first governor to come in and remove, say we no longer use paper files, no more paper. We became digital. Before I left, I was approving everything online. You came, you have removed the online, EdoGov. The people I had, when I came into civil service, the average age of the Edo civil service was 45 years. By the time I left office, we had dropped it by increment to about 32. So you have a group of people who don't know how you do things analog. They are still there, but they don't know what to do. So, the point I'm making is that I'm in this because I can see that, there is problem ahead. Even with what we did, I knew it was not enough. People say, oh, you don't share money. I said, I would like to share money, but we don't even have enough. When they come and tell me, I say, listen, this is how much it costs me to keep a child in school under EdoBest. So whose child should I drop so that I can make the money available for you to send your own child abroad? They won't be able to answer me. We don't have enough. So why should I now be wasting and dashing what we don't have? Somebody comes into government, the first thing he thinks he should do is buying vehicles. You are not buying drugs for the hospital. You are not supporting education. Is that not madness?
It is.
We set up a transition committee before I left. I said, look, the government of Edo State is not OBASEKI's property. Come, you have taken over, you claim you have won election. Give me your team. I will provide a team. Let them work together so that they can explain what we did in the last 8 years. So that they can continue from where we stopped. When we called the first meeting, you know what these people with this team were asking for? That we should give them sitting allowance.
Can you imagine?
If we don't pay them, they will not come. You are the one that is now in government. You are the one that is going to continue. I say, come and see what we have done. You say, I should pay you for you to come and... those are the kind of people that we have today.
Very unserious.
So we tried that inclusiveness to say, we were sitting down and talking to everybody so that we can see how to carry everybody along. All these admirals they are using now, some of them were already beginning to look for other ways to improve their lives.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
For those 8 years, they were beginning to look for, other ways. They were learning. We were training many of them. Even in the motor parks, we had introduced technology for them to collect revenue. Their own, we worked with the unions. So you could see everything going up and up and up. But because a few people feel that they are not benefiting directly, they must spoil the whole thing. So what I am doing is now to say, you know what? Let us now begin to mobilize. In Italy alone, there are 200 or so thousand Nigerians. About 100,000 are from Edo. I have gone around the UK. We have nothing less than 120,000 Edos in the UK. By the time I go through Europe and America, you know that we have more than 300,000 of us. If only 100,000 say, yes, we're ready to remove these people, they will, in less than, before you say that, they will leave. I know. Because they don't have it. They don't have the will of the goodwill of the people. They are threatening. You see, they're calling around. Don't come. They will seize your property. They cannot. Whatever they do is only temporary. And they will suffer for it.
Of course.
Because evil does not thrive for a long time. We've seen it before.
Yeah.
So people should not be afraid. Because all I hear from that clown who is a governor is threat, threat. I mean, who are you? Who are you? You think just being governor is enough? You have to show that you are governor. You have to do things to show, to behave like a governor.
Capacity.
You have to take the people's interest at heart. So, it's okay. I hope I've answered a bit of your question. My reflection, yes, professionals can't run away from. You know why? The amount of first, everywhere else, England, this community, right? This constituency thrives because of institutions. People will come and go, but council hall will remain. Is it not? The records of what they did in 1600 is there. 1800 is there. 2000 is there. We have weakened our institutions. And the only way we can get along and rebuild Nigeria quickly is if people from the private sector now begin to look and come into government and help government. You see the crisis we're having in Edo today? All those characters around the governor, whether it is Zeyamo, whether it is Oshomole, whether it is all those clowns, characters around the government, they do not understand. They've never worked anywhere else. They don't understand how value is created. They don't understand how businesses are built. They've not worked in a block, in an office that is organized. Do you understand? They have not, so they don't know. They don't have any experience. So that's why they are querying everything they see today. They are querying who owns mobile, who has registered, who, because, I mean, if they had worked in institutions, they understand how things are built, how monies are raised, then they will not be this ignorant and doing the things they are doing. So unless more people who have worked in institutions in the private sector, who have the kind of backgrounds we have, come into government, it will be a real tall challenge. It will be a tall challenge. So I agree with you. I will continue to preach that. But the first thing is, let us organize and make sure that we get the right people in charge in the first place. You understand? People who can read, who know figures.
It's confusing me. It's confusing me.
You get it. People who can read, people who cannot be easily confused. Once you have those, then people who have built something, who have a second address, will have the confidence to say, okay, let me take the risk and come into government. Most of the things I did as a governor, I wasn't the person who did it all. But because people saw me, saw where I'm coming from, believed in what I was doing, many people left their jobs. Many people came from abroad to work with the government that I headed. So you can't run away from the fact that you must have professionals who know. Because once you have the caliber of the characters around our politics, unfortunately, we're only going to go one way down. The last, I hope I have answered all, but let me talk, okay, the lessons from experience, of course I'm going to share. I just finished a fellowship in Oxford. I'm also, looking at other fellowships. And yes, I'm writing, but not from the point of, I was a superhero. No. But the lessons I learned and what we must do to sustain, our development. Everywhere else in the world, you've seen how people have moved, have leapfrogged, right? And don't even look at countries like Malaysia. If you compare us with them, because we're more than them. Our GDP was higher there than theirs 60, 70 years ago. Look at small countries like Vietnam, like Cambodia. Like very small countries that don't have a fraction of the resources we have. Look at how they are developing very fast. So what is our reason? What is our excuse? How can we say with the kind of population we have, with the caliber of people I have here, and all of the UK, the kind of governor we have now is what we have? It's a shame. And it's a challenge to us. We are also responsible. We're culpable. Yes, they cheated us. Yes, they did things that were unbelievable on September 21st last year. But let them say, they claim there will be another election. And we will not keep quiet, we will not sit down, and we will wait for them in that election. This time around, we know that the court seen numbers. So we know what to do. We will wait for them. But you cannot keep quiet. What you did for me during the Tokwa movement, you have to do 10 times that this time around. Yes. You've got to mobilize. So from when things are clearer, after spring next year, we will come back. We'll have sessions. And let us see how they will stop us. Have you seen a situation where those who don't know are the ones now leading those who know?
No.
Are you going to make progress?
No.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, what a wonderful evening. We are going to suspend the Q&A session for 30 minutes. Your Excellency, we need to chop. I beg, we need to chop. Your Excellency, we need to chop. Your Excellency, please, we are going to just hold on because of the space. Members of the high table will go to the kitchen, take their food, and the rest of us can go there orderly to make it faster. We just have 30 minutes to do this. Just see, Mommy, please lead us to the kitchen, Mommy, please. Just 30 minutes, please. 30 minutes, then we'll come back. We are here till 11 o'clock. Oh, don't worry, we're there here.
Music, DJ.
Save the washing up. Huh? We'll save on the washing up.